feel me? But tomorrow is my birthday. We did a little early today.
You missed the show over there at Alpha King. Come on. Let's get it. Like this, come on. Session. Come on.
Get your pen and paper. We're about to start in a few minutes. Let's get it going. If you just missed what we did in Alpha, they're coming back over. They're coming over. This is Lawrence D. Adams. I know I started early, but when is your pre-birthday? And it's St. Patrick's Day. You gotta get it in. Gotta get it in. Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. Lawrence D. Adams, the thinking class, the anthem. That's right. Salute. The anthem is here. Come on, come on, come on. My good people. That's right. 49, come on. Wait for the guests to come along. You have to start it early, man. Wait till tomorrow. Come on. Get it. Salute to the thinking class. Salute to the thinking class in session. You guys are the best. I appreciate every one of you. Shout out to those who got their pendants. 49, there we go. 49, you already know what it is. Tomorrow, 49 years old. Thankful. It's an honor to serve you guys with the thinking class. It's an honor. We are here early. You missed earlier with Alfie and Jono. We're going to bring it here again. We got some game for you. But you got it. Come on, tap it in. Motu, my dude, McCain. Salute to you, brother. And we talking about stop looking for game today. How about that? The game must be in you and not just on you. Stop looking for game. That's all we doing. We talking about game today. Stop looking for game. We're going to carry on what we talked about over there with Alfie Kingdom Show. So get the likes up, get the hearts up, get the love up. Show some love to the brother. Cash App, Lawrence D. Adams. Cash App, PayPal. Gotta find the link for the PayPal, but definitely show some love. This is Lawrence driving 40. I'm driving 49 miles right now. Watch it now. Watch it now. Hey, hey. Whoa. Come back up a little bit. They don't know nothing about that. We got that big car. That's when we have that big car. Gas will be open in a minute. I had to show some love. Got to show some love. You have to celebrate your life. Come on, come on, come on. It's the anthem, like you said, Troy. DJ Troy Allen. I don't know your DJ name. Come on. Guess it pop up. It ain't even my birthday yet, but I'm. Gotta celebrate celebrate Motu Motu. Oh, Motu, Masters of the Universe. It's a group of content creators that we work together. We collaborate behind the scenes. That's Motu. Celebration. Peace. You gotta have on. Tap the like button. That's right. Fire beat, fire energy. That's right. Let's get it. Come on. Trying to get y'all up there. Come on. Lawrence D. Adams. There you go. Away. Come on. It ain't even my birthday yet. It's tomorrow. Countdown. 49 years old. Ain't new to this, but I'm true to this. That's right. That's right. Waiting for the players to come through. This is your man, Lawrence D. Adams. And we're live today. DJ Troy, come on. There you go. You caught that. That hat says it all. Submission. You caught that. Dre, man, you on it. You caught that. You caught that. You caught that, Troy. Definitely. Most people went over their heads while I got this hat on. Yes, I do have two sons, but this is not for my two sons. DJ Troy in the place to be. Cutting it up. Live. LDA in the house. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's start this show. If you missed the fire game that was just articulated out of the mouths of these great two men, you missed it all. We about to get it. Come on, DJ Troy. Come on. 49 miles down that road. Let's get the 49s in the. Let's get the 49s in the chat room. 49. Let's get this flooded with 49s right quick. So the guests come up here because they didn't know I started early, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't help myself. Let's get the 49s in the chat room. Come on, come on. Let's get the 49s. Flood this place with 49. I didn't say 1949. I said 49. That's right. Lawrence D. Adams here. The game must be in you and not just on you. Stop looking for game. That's right. Who what 49-year-old you know get this much energy? Come on. You still got a shape, thank God. And I need to hit the gym room. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Wait for the guests to come in. They'll be coming in soon. What's going on? Tomorrow's show is going to be lit. Right. 49 years old. Come on, y'all better get it. I'm teaching you how to celebrate your life. I'm just a living example. 49, that's right. Tomorrow, 49 years old. Next year, 50. It's all out, baby. All out. I might even dip. Hey, I might come to see you this weekend, Ted. We got to see. I might be down in Atlanta. You got to see Ted. I might be down there where you at, Ted. DJ ODA 49 on the wheels of steel. Come on. Who's calling me, man? Who's calling me? Hello? Hello? Hey. Yeah, I might come down this weekend. 49, baby. DJ LDA 49 on the wheels of steel. Let's get it. Waiting for the guests to come through. The game must be in you and not just on you. You've got to know how to celebrate your life. If you got the game I shared earlier on Alfie Channel, man, y'all missed it. Y'all missed it, man. I'm gonna try to tap back into it. But y'all have a wrong mindset when it comes to dealing with the opposite sex. New sub, what's going on? Yeah, salute to you, James Brown. New sub, thanks to the game last stream. Yeah. So we talk about here. Oh, wait. What we talk about here, game is strategy. I know everybody got their own definition and how they define game, but I define it as strategy over here. Waiting for the crew to come through. Hope they got the links, because I sure did see the links. Salute to everybody. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Waiting for the crew to come up, but I just want to tell you, man, nothing but love tomorrow. You already know. We're coming in strong tomorrow. 49 tomorrow. Thankful. So the game that we were talking about earlier was really precise. Stop looking for game. I'm waiting for the crew to come in. Stop looking for game. Let me drop the music down a little bit. Stop looking for game. See, when you start looking for game, you realize that you don't have any game. Yes, you need to recognize that. But so many people are in the mindset of looking for game and not realizing that you have to embody game. Let me say that again. Stop looking for game and start embodying the game. What do you mean, LDA? You have to embody that you are game, not manipulation, not playing tricks on somebody, but you embody the essence of game. So when you walk up to that young lady, guy asked about, I think it was you, James Brown, about the cold approach, which she already realized that she's dealing with a guy that she wants. She wants you more than you want her. So you better catch what I'm saying. They look everywhere but within. You have to embody game. You have to come out of the place of want and into the place that I am that. Let me say that again. Come out of the place of want and come into the place I am that. I am that. That's my girl. That she's with me. What what mess up some guys is they are attached to the results. So they get upset and get rejected and feel bad. You attach to the results. It's her loss. It's her who lost? It's her loss. You have to catch what I'm saying. You have to embody the game, not want the game. Get more knowledge on the game. No, you have to embody. It has to become your true essence of who you are. I am the game. So when you walk and when you talk, not only is it on you, it's in you. Not only is it on you, it is in you. And when it is in you and on you, guess what happens? The whole dynamic begins to change. Let me check my dude, see where he at. Right. Embody the game. Embody the game. Be the walking manifestation of game. Subscribe and like the right. You have to embody the game. Too many guys, I want the game. Show me the game. Tell me what technique. Show me what to do. How to do that. When you embody the game, your inside track and your strategies on how to approach and how to deal with a woman begins to activate. The problem is you haven't had guys to show you how to embody the game. I see I froze up. Yeah, I should be. So most people have not showed you because you have to embody the game. That's why I say more is caught than taught. You have to embody the game. What I mean embody the game? Embody it. It must become part of the fabric of who you are. When it becomes the fabric of who you are, you begin to operate in that. See, the problem is most guys want to act alpha while inside they're being simps. And you're giving you're giving off the energy, You're giving off the energy that you are a simp, even though you acting rough and tough and afro puffs. But you have to have the energy inwardly congruent with the energy on the outside that this is who you are. You have to embody the game and stop wanting the game. Women can feel your energy before you even talk. She's gauging you before you even talk with if your words match up with the energy that you're giving off. Let me say that again. She's gauging you by the energy that you're giving off. You might be saying all this, have the right gestures, the right smile and all like that, and you doing all like that. But when your energy bumps up against her, can she feel you? Because remember, men are logical thinkers. Women start with their feelings. So she's looking to feel how you are. Let me see. I'm giving too much, man. I'm waiting for my dudes to come through. They're coming through now. Let me say that again. Women are emotional, meaning they are governed many times by their emotions. So she's looking to feel you. Can she feel you? Because when she feels you, she's comfortable in you. Your game is activated. That's why you have to end it. What? That's why you have to activate it on the inside. Energy of game must be within you. Man, y'all ain't ready, man. Oh, he's here. Oh. The sniper, the man is here. Come on, man. Come on. Here we go. Come on. The game must be in you. You cannot want for game. Your energy is your car. Your energy is first. Correct. When your energy touches her, she'll. Oh, wait. I gotta put a gun side. Wait. When your energy touches her, you awaken the game in her. Come on, John. You came in at the right time, dude.
You heard about touching.
Woo! Touch my. When your energy touches her, you awaken the game in her. Do you hear what Truth Savage just said? I started a little early.
She'll be ready to play.
She'll be ready to play. Okay, how do you know and control the right energy you put it out? Your energy is tied to your mindset. Your mindset. Your energy is tied to what? Your mindset. What you think on has energy tied to it. This is going into a different kind of class. Jeez Louise. But it's going up.
You went live early. I thought you went live at 12:30. Oh, you went right away.
Yeah, I couldn't help it, man. I was dancing.
I realized you were already on.
Yeah, I was dancing a little bit and I had to eat some. So,
hey, I just thought about something. You just said how do you know what energy to put out? It's the energy that you remember when you're going for your goal, right? When you were playing basketball and you want to hit the shot, you're focused completely on the goal of accomplishing that shot. And the same thing applies in the game. In the game, your goal is to acquire as much information from the person as possible, and so that you get a good union at some point. I'm being, once again, speaking, facetiously. And what happens is, if you put forth the right energy to get to the goal you're looking for, you're going to get the results you're looking for. But if you cloud your mind with pessimism and negativity, your goal can't be achieved because you're putting doubt in the middle of everything. You can't do that.
That's why what I said on Outreach Kingdoms just a few minutes ago is that you have to have that mindset that you already have accomplished the goal when you talk to the woman. And the goal is not always to lay down with her, but it can be even more. You got to have that mindset. So when you talk to her, she wants you more than you her. Exactly what I said. I know Dr. Constant Cooper, I see you. Yano's in the building. So y'all got to catch this. Mindset as soon as you wake up. Thank you, McCain. Embodiment of the game means you breathe game, you drink game, you love the game, you are the game. She's playing at her own risk. They play your game or at their own risk. Dude, they already started, man. This is a session.
You have to understand something. We are a powerful mind, and your subconscious is listening. What you're thinking about in the conscious talks to the unconscious. You have to have a complete mindset that is free of doubt and free of inhibition to get to the goal. Okay. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you have certain goals that are not, well, let's call them involuntary. Okay. You got to use the restroom. You're thinking about how hungry you are. You're thinking about how to plan your day. But some of those things are involuntary. You have no choice but to cloud your mind with those thoughts until they are fulfilled. What have you put in your mind to make sure you get to the point that you will not stop until it is fulfilled? And that's when you make the connection with the person you're trying to deal with. We're talking about people right now, so we can apply this in many, many instances. We're talking about when you're connecting with a person, right? If you create that day before it happens, it is just you being the director, and it's playing out as if all the directions are going the way you said it. I know it sounds almost crazy, but it's not. It's because if you have instructions in your head, then your body's just going to follow. Your mind is just going to move in that flow, and everything's going to turn out the way you want it to. Now, if it doesn't, that means you did not create a situation for it to go in that path, and you need to work on the path every time.
That's it right there in the nutshell. You have to create in the darkness. Is that right? You have to create in the darkness. So you talk about game, we talk about women, because we were talking about on Alpha Kingdom's channel. You have to be able to create in the darkness, but I want to be careful what I'm about to say now. Pay attention to what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say. Many times you creating at the beginning of a thing and not the what? End of a thing. So you have to create past the fulfillment of what you think that, or this thing of called one. So you create a place of I already am that. You are the embodiment of that. So there's no need for what?
Remember on Monday when I was talking about the fact that, oh, this thing happened and something got taken away, and all I know is that it's the creation of something new, and it's going to manifest to what I'm open, and I'm just going to be open to whatever comes. To see, I created a situation, and later on that day, it literally presented itself to me. Tell me it didn't happen.
It happened.
It happened, and that was not just. That's not I'm not really in the game part of the the women thing, but I'm talking about really creating situations that manifest itself. I created that. If I didn't create that day, and I had a bunch of doubt in my head about where the money's going to come from, my head would have been clouded with things, and maybe something else would have been taken away from me, because the universe is going to teach you lessons by taking away from you sometimes. But I created the day. I said, listen. That door closed so that I can see a new open one, and I need that door to be multiplied so that I can get what I need. And guess what? It presented itself exactly the way I said it.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of your mouth? The question that was in Alpha Kingdom's channel was this. I'm nervous when it comes to approaching women. What do? We flipped it on top of his head and said, you have the wrong mindset.
You shouldn't be asking that question.
You shouldn't be asking that question.
It's like we always say about money. You can't ask for how much money you want. You gotta. The money's the answer. It's not the question. Okay, so maybe you're asking the wrong question. You're asking the wrong question. The real question or the real statement is supposed to be, what have I created and where and when will it manifest? That's the only question.
And even that's the real question. So this is the thing. We're go. I guess I'll bring LDA. So are you manifesting or creating women that are going to be a problem?
Or have you already? Have you already been doing that? And that's why you're getting that result. If you're getting that result, it's because of what you created. Take some responsibility of what you created.
That's it right there. Dude, and you understand? Salute, Coach Michael. What's going on? I ain't seen you in a while, bro. Salute to you. Game changer. That's right.
People are always going after and saying, oh, hey, this happened to me. Oh, I don't know what's wrong. Oh, this keeps happening. Guess what? Did you even think about you creating that situation? And that you have the power to change it? And that you can put yourself in a new day and forget about all that and start over and be somebody completely different tomorrow? You just have to change your mind.
Guys, you're hitting it on the head because we want you to. Why are we hitting it on the head? Because we're trying to get it past your head. That's what you get it. Look at Coach Michael doing that rhythm out there already. Salute to the beautiful women in the chat room. I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Uh-oh. Am I chopping up? Because it looked like I am a little bit.
You need to turn your speakers down a little bit. I think your noise canceling is interfering with each other. Not all the way, just turn it down a little bit so you can get a little bit more.
Can you hear me?
I hear like your speakers like talking back.
Okay, what about now?
That sounds better. It's when you get loud. You know, when you get loud, it's like the speakers are loud and it talks back. You know.
Yeah. Feed me. So you guys better catch this. Are you creating in situations where you are not a winner? That's why I'm saying your energy meets her before you show up. Do you understand?
I just thought about the women. Have you created a situation where you don't get exactly what you're looking for because you don't expect it to happen? Oh, a man doesn't do this or a man doesn't do that. All of a sudden, when you say those affirmations and those things, they predicate to the results you're going to get. Because a man for you won't do that. A man for you can't do that. You won't allow them to because you already put a blockage up in place that only attracts people that are bad for you. Are you only putting up blockages that attract people that are bad for you? That's women and men right there. Oh, this never works out. This never works out because you're looking for a jump off. Like, I want to get something tonight. Well, then that's all you're going to get tonight. That's it. You put the limit on there.
Right.
You put the stopper on it.
But just the thing, though, even with that, you cannot supersede somebody else's will. Don't be trying to use this to be trying to control people.
No, you're using this to control you.
Right.
We're not giving you mind control for other people. We're trying to mind control you. And if you mind control yourself in your mindset, you will attract the correct mindset that is attracted to the correct mindset of you. But if you're not you yet, how can you attract something to you? You're not even you. You don't exist yet. What you are is still learning and being. You're not existing yet. You're not an entity that can be attracted to itself yet.
Okay, got a question. Never had this. Okay, how do you feel about women who take care of men? Please define what you mean by take care of. Before we even go in that, I can answer the question. What do you find as taking care of? God said in Ezekiel, the question, can these dry bones live? He answered them and said, I do, Lord. God answered, spoke, and breathed them. Men breathe and speak into women. Partially. Let me say this. Why speak into something that's dead while you need something that's alive? Thank you so much for the cash app right there. I see you, brother. Salute to you. Much love. Men don't need to speak into women that are dead. He needs to speak into something that's already alive. Because life produces what? Life. Why would I want to deal with someone that's dead and not with someone that's alive? I'm for taking care of me. How do you want her to take care of you? I understand your question. How do you, or the question was, how do you want her to take, how do I feel about women taking care of men? In what capacity? Let me answer it that way. Jono, they're crying and complaining about because they just tapped into the game and not into them.
Yeah. Some people walked into the stadium, as a spectator. They didn't actually jump on the field and start playing the game. And we're down on the field saying, hey, come down and play on the field with us, because we're gonna show you the game. No, you're still sitting in the stands. You're still sitting in the god. You're going to the concession and getting hot dogs and soda. You're not actually coming down in the game to play with us.
And that's what we were trying to. That's what we were trying to get you to get. Stop looking for the what? The game. Wanting game. Let me clear that. Stop wanting game. Stop wanting game. And as I'm saying is, how can you stop wanting to, this goes what you just said. Okay. Good. All right. Stop wanting game. And I think a lot of times guys are in such a need for game that they're not even playing the game.
Yeah. What are you in the need of? So you know what they're doing? Guess what they're doing? You ready to catch this one? They're window shopping.
I got something a little cruder, but they're right. That's better.
A little bit. See how your mic is pointing that way?
Yeah.
That's the problem. You gotta turn it back towards you. It's a directional mic. Yeah. If you could point it up towards you. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. Because life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? So he has the power to speak into her life. You're saying he has the power to bring life to her or to bring death to her. That's true. Just sitting in the stands. Are you sitting in the stance of life in the game? Okay. Question is, is it okay if she lets you stay at her crib, cook for you, and make you sure you're good? Okay. Is it okay if she lets you stay at her crib, cook for you, make sure and make sure that you're good? What's wrong? What's wrong with that? What do you mean by stay at your crib? You don't have your. I'm saying you don't have your own place. That's something different. But if she's cooking and what's wrong with that? Yeah. Okay. Let me draw this.
Okay. What's the outcome though? If it's, I'm gonna read it again. Is it okay if she lets you stay at her crib for you and just make sure you're good? Listen, what I think is happening here, you're questioning, you're over evaluating. If you got to the point where you are invited to that level, that means y'all communicating on a whole different level than just hanging out. So I don't think you should be even questioning that per se. I think what you should be saying is, what stage am I in communication with this person, and is it at the same speed that I want to be at with that person? That's what that's about. Staying in a crib and cooking, that is like y'all playing house. If you playing house, there might be some other elements coming into that, okay? Like paying bills, hanging out, deciding whether y'all want to do that more permanently, even going further, like family type stuff. Death and life, this is what Constance Cooper said. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Speak life. As a man thinks, so is he. If you think it's dead, it's dead. It's you speaking, it's dead. Speak what you want to see in the reality. God knows what you're going to do before you do it because he calls of HW, I'm not sure what that means, knows. What'd you say?
And I guess he knows how you're already.
Okay, how? Okay, he calls of how knows you already are prophet, not just his son. And that's the thing. You're speaking it into existence. And I said this before, right? We don't know how strong our subconscious really is. You don't know how strong your conscious is. Conscious and subconscious, they are a team. We talked about inside and the outside. The game must be in you, right? That's the inner consciousness. It's inner and subconscious. They're external, and exoconscious is the outer consciousness. And they work together, okay? You in your conscious mind are thinking about what you want and what you want to be. Your subconscious, while you sleep and while you're not actually thinking about it, your subconscious is still working, creating and becoming things for you. It's putting it and it's thinking about it in the future. It's creating it in a day that is not known yet. It's thinking it at a time that has not been created yet. Okay? We are commanders of time and space. We actually put in the future what we want to happen, and we sometimes are not even shocked. People think, oh, it's like deja vu or something like that. No, it's your body and your mind putting out a situation that has not happened yet, and you are manifesting it because you already played that role. You're just walking in the same role you created. It's like okay, the first time you play football, of course you're not going to understand the game. But when you played it and you know how it's going to happen, we talked about that yesterday with the commentators. The people who have the most experience are the ones who can do the play-by-play before the play even happens. That's the level we're trying to get you on. We're trying to get you on a play-by-play so that you already know what's going to happen in the game.
And that's the most important. That's the most important thing right there. I think we're giving you the play-by-play and how it works. Once you understand that, see, it's almost like this. When the game is in you and you're not wanting the game, this is what happens. This is what happens. It becomes what? Your muscle memory. You just Cam Newton is like, put the ball. You don't even think about it. Hit the spot. Boom. We want the game in you to become almost like muscle memory where it's in you and not just on you, which is a completely different thing. Life is not a spectator sport. If you just playing house, life will make the choices for you. That's why it's so important that y'all catch this. It has to become second nature. That's why we're saying stop wanting game. Start embodying the game. Start embodying the game. Start embodying that this is who I am. This is how I talk. This is how I move. Not some fake, phony self, but you tapped in the game that's already inside of you. You tapped into the game, right? You tapped into the game that is already inside. Do you understand that there's game already inside of you for the woman that's out waiting for you? You by nature are designed to, how can I say it? Do you think there were classes when they couldn't speak languages on how to get women? They instinctively knew. Because it was already in them. What happened? You haven't tapped into the essence of the game that's in you already. All we're doing is shining the light in your darkness of the game that's already there.
What you do is take responsibility for your team. If you take responsibility for your team, you won't have a problem with the players because you know who they are already. Okay? We take responsibility for this team and we're taking all of us to a new level and we know how it's going to work out. See, LDA and us, we've already planned this day. Okay? We may not have all the words rehearsed, but we have is a vision and a goal of where this whole thing is going. Are you ready to go on that journey? Are you ready to be in the same team? Because that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get you on the same team so we can get on the bus and go to the game.
True service. Or anybody question, can a dude that got a SSS check and still live with his mom can still have it game in him? Yes, he has game in him, but let's this be real clear because we men here. It's time to move forward and have your own spot. You can do, I'm trying to say it in a nice way, and I don't want to be nice about it. But it's more advantageous that you have your own spot and not live with your mother.
Sure. Or you're gonna be you're playing a different game.
And I heard someone content creator talk about it yesterday. Are you her son friend? In the current state of the game, there's a need for powerful men, not false prophets or charlatans. There are empty, polluted spirits that desire to be corrected, directed, and uplifted. Good point, true savage. So I want to definitely emphasize this. Let me get back to you. It is important. You're getting it. SS. I understand what that is. You got it's game in you, but you need to elevate your game. And one of the games you need to elevate is elevate yourself to get your spot away from your mama. Just be honest. Get away from your mammy.
True.
Your. I'm gonna tell you something. I gotta go LD after dark on this, and I'm gonna say it. You may not like it, but it is what it is. You will get more that you can't get now with your mother house. I already know you can get some in your mother house, but she will be more comfortable and congenial and more secure when you have your own spot and not somebody knocking on the door. Baby, keep the noise down in there. Your calls are ready. Wash all your clothes. I'm being funny to get you to get there. It is so important that you have your own spot as a man, even if it's in fits. It's a one-room place. She may be like, okay. All I do is win. Hands go up. I'm trying to get another way, and they come down. That's what's going to happen.
We have to actually think about what the mindset is. When we talked about the mindset, if you're in your mother's house, the mindset is going to be nurturing, caring, and for you on a parental level, it's not going to be about game. Okay, we're just trying to, we're not going to sugarcoat it for you. Okay, we're going to give it to you straight. Okay, the mindset has to be correct. A person can't look at you as a man if you're being treated like a child. And that's just a fact. If the whole perception when they get to your house is that you live in your mama's basement and she's paying the bills, there's nothing in your name, the SSI has nothing to do with it. I know plenty of people at SSI taking care of themselves. That's not nothing. That has nothing to do with it. That's did you make a decision to be on your own and stake your own claim? I say this all the time. When you have your own place, you stake your own claim. When you live in your mother's house, you're under the protection of your mother. And that is a psychological block for a lot of women looking at a man. Okay. Now, Shad Moss, better known as Bow Wow, he claims that he doesn't live with his mother. His mother lives with him. See, that's a whole different mindset. See, that mindset is I bought the $1 million house. I fixed up the floors that I want to be on, and my mom's on a different floor. That's a different mindset. See, so if you say you live with your mother, that means you're being protected by your parents. But if you say I have my parent living with me because I'm taking care of them, that's a different situation. And you could change the whole mindset just by working that perception. And that's the problem. If you say it the other way around, you are with your mother. You are in parental mode, being nurtured and cared for. You have to pick one.
All right, look what Shannon did already.
Oh, she likes to stir the pot.
She's trying to tell you, brother, surrender your will to the game and become one with your true self. That's it. My dude, salute to Evo Rebirth. Dude has represented with the pen. That's my dude. Salute to you, bro. Ted, Ted, that Ted, that is the game he's playing. Yes. I'm a disability function on my own. You're solid and you have confidence. Cut the cord and make the change. Birthday tomorrow, brother. Salute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm I'm telling you guys, you have to get. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I'll tell the people this. Like, there's an issue that you're probably not gonna like. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me at my mom's house, and it literally made me grow up super fast. Okay, in my mom's house was okay. We're saying my mama. Okay, I lived with both my parents, and I had three brothers in my house. Okay, I'll tell you what happened in my house. When I was graduating at 17 out of high school, I graduated at 17, and you know what my mom said the day after graduation? The day after, I'm not even talking about 5 minutes, literally graduation day, cap and gown off the. Oh, okay. So that room that you had, and my room was the size of a jail cell. Okay, I didn't have no big palatial room, whatever, 15 by 9, 15 by 12. No, my room was literally 7 by 10. Okay, I had a 7 by 10 small closet office looking room. I could barely fit my bed in there. Okay, my mom said your rent is now $400 a month. This was in 1995. Okay, you could actually buy an apartment, a basement apartment, for that amount of money. And my mom said your rent is now $400. Now, I could have taken offense to that, and I could have said, "Mom, how could you charge me rent? I'm your son." No, what she was not trying to, take advantage of me. She was trying to grow me. And a person who really grows their son would do the right thing. It wasn't to disenfranchise me or make me feel like I wasn't a good family member or something like that. Because I had a brother that was in the house, and he grew his whole family down in the basement, and he had two children and a wife there, and stayed for many years. This was not a problem. She just had a different plan for me. She was like, I don't want to have the same situation, so she cut it off very early at 17. I was not 18 yet. I was like maybe a few months, maybe 3, 4 months from being turned 18. She said, you have to pay $400 a month. And what I did was I started paying it. And I said, but what about college? I got to start paying for college because I need to start paying for school. That's not my problem. She said, if you pay for college, this is another thing. She said, if you pay for college, if you get through your first term, I'll pay for that term after you finish and get your grades. She never offered to pay for college for me either. She said, you have to pay and get through the term. I'll pay for it afterwards if I see your grades and I like your grades. If I don't like them, I'm not paying for it. But the rent, you're going to pay. So that's what my first two bills was as a young adult. My first two bills was $400 rent, and it was $400 for my college payment. I had to pay the first 2 months before college started, and then the other 2 months was paying to finish off my term payment. I had to be finished paying 2 months into school. But I learned it was actually cheaper than the rent in my mom's house, and I had a whole apartment. That is where you're supposed to do. You're supposed to plan to leave when you're living with your mom. You're not supposed to be planning to stay. Plan to leave, especially as an adult. Plan to leave.
Well, Some moms try to get you, but if you're responsible, you want to step it up anyway. Anyway, help out and still have an uh,
Contingency plan.
consistency plan. So let me say this: what my son did was when he came back from college, he worked when the pandemic happened. Pandemic is at full bloom. He go work at it's something must be going on because I'm going out. Stack this money up. Yeah, I know. Stack this money up. Said, I'm going to get my own place. I said, your own place? I said, yeah, I'm getting my own place, Dad. So he did that. He signed himself, no co-signer, and got him a basement apartment. Got him a basement apartment and furniture how he wanted. I said, who gonna pay for it? I'm gonna take care of it, Dad. One job didn't work out. He found another job. Another job didn't work out. He ended up working in Dunkin' Donuts. But he was determined to have his own.
Yeah, he staked his own claim.
Right. And that's what I think a lot of guys, okay, let me get, because you said something good, Ted. My problem is that my mom don't want me to go on my own because she's afraid that I will hang with the wrong crowd and end up getting in a situation I can't get out of. Guess what?
That's her job.
Baby boy.
That's her job. That's not your job. That's her job to care about you. But you have to stake your own claim at some point in life. Her job is going to be to nurture you for the rest of your life. Come on, if I wanted to, I could go sit. I own a house in Brooklyn with my mom sitting in it right now. I could go over there right now and not have to worry about nothing. She'll cook. She'll do everything. She'll take the grandkids. She'll play with them. It'll be a whole thing. That's a fantasy, though. Okay, it's a fantasy. It's supposed to happen a few times a year. Okay, yeah, they're supposed to be with the grandma. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you getting that nurturing from your mother. You don't. That's not the normal thing after 18. After 18, you need to grow up and leave. It's time to be a man. It's time to be a man. And a man stakes his own claim. It doesn't have to be in another state. It doesn't have to be in another country. It has to be in his own household. And it doesn't matter if it's a basement, if it's a studio apartment, if it's a boarding house, if it's a shelter, it doesn't matter. But if you're doing it on your own, you're relying on yourself, and then you will grow. You can't grow under somebody else's wing. You get that? If your mother is holding you under here, how are you going to grow? You can't grow. The same way you were in the womb, you can't grow past 9 or 10 pounds because you got to be out of that womb. And after 18, you're out of that. You got to get out of the other room. Okay? The room is over. 18, you got to go. And if you're 26, we're not trying to tell you did anything wrong, but we're waking you up now. You're in the matrix. We're waking you up. Get out. It's time to go.
My son been paying rent since 16. First job at 14. Pay rent, cell phone bill, cable bill, because you need to learn life is not a lollipop and rainbows. It's real and it's hard. I'm preparing you for life outside these walls. That's it. That's right. That's your problem, right? Like you said, right? Ted, you're gonna hit you up afterwards. Good. Nah, that's the language. You need to leave it. If you in that case, I left when I was 17. How old? Okay. Yep. Your mom needs to trust the values that there you go. Your mom needs to trust the values that she instilled in you and let you be on your way to be an independent man. I know you may have the SSI and the things like that, but I know people that are on that who are doing what they need to do.
It's true. There's a big difference between giving somebody $20 and showing somebody how to make $20. A big difference. And that's what you're supposed to do as a parent, a true steward, a true person, a responsibility of bringing somebody into this world. You're supposed to teach them how to be on their own. Okay? My kids have 12, 13, and 14. They've all had debit cards for several years. They've been earning money for their allowance for years, not just getting them. They can't ask me for money. They know that. They have to earn it. They have to earn it. And then there's no question on payday, okay? And I also don't question what they buy. That's your money. Go buy it. You go on Amazon, go shop all the way. Go spend it on GameStop and all kinds. You can do all that stuff you want, but you know you earned it. And my daughter said something to me really crazy the other day. I was like, oh, she was wearing some white Air Force Ones, and she had them like turned to the side. And you know how if you turn them to the side, you can scuff the bottoms. Scuff the side because they're dirty. I said, Ava, hey, listen, you're gonna scratch up your sneakers if you put on side. It's okay. I paid for my money. It don't matter. I couldn't argue with it. I could have got mad because the attitude, dad, whatever. But in a way, she understood. She bought it with her whole money. I can't argue with that. 14 years old? Yep, you sure did. So when them dirty sneakers are there, don't ask me for another one. That's my whole point. And I'm glad you learned a lesson.
My mom came to my job, took her key after I packed up and left. She was tight. She respected me later. You got to understand. There's a whole thing with it's a whole thing with this generation that's there of men who are failing. They call it failing to launch. Who failing to do that. And they're looking for this. The example I heard yesterday, and I'm shout out to these guys because y'all don't. So y'all understand. I do listen to other people. Kevin Samuels and to Donovan Sharp. They're missing that in the conversation about men, guys with 6 figures who still living with their mother. They're failing to launch, and so the thing of it is, especially over here with the thinking class, we want you to have the big. The game is. Just get beyond the women now and getting that. It's about the game always starts with you. You need to game yourself into your own place, even if it's just a 1-bedroom or no bedroom. When you have your own and you can walk around your place with no clothes on, it's a different kind of feeling.
Absolutely.
It's a different kind of feeling.
It's a different kind of freedom.
Thank you. And why would you want to go back and lose your freedom? This is good conversation. I think this needs to be talked about. It's something I just listened to that yesterday.
Hey, maybe the false start is the car. See, when you got your own car, you think you're in your own space. That's not your own place. You're in your own space, but you're not in your own place.
Good word right there. So don't talk about, I'm not talking about you, Ted, per se, but don't go on here and talk about, we want the game and women, this and that. We're not saying that you can't get women while you're with your mom. But what we are saying, to be that man, bro, have your own. You need to have somewhere that your piss line is around. That is yours. Let me see what True Savage says. Yo, it'd be like that, bro. I left the house at 16, joined the Marines at 17. I knew I had to begin my journey as a man when I was 11. Look at that. These guys, there we go. Every kid does not like the nature of being spoiled. It drives me crazy because everything would be thrown in my face that she purchased. That was my view at 14 years old. Freedom.
Absolutely.
Get your own place before the car. See?
That's true. I had my own apartment before I even got my license. I had to walk 12 blocks to the train, and I was happy to do it. I used to ride my bike from Brooklyn all the way to Manhattan to the church that you knew about, LDA. And I used to ride all the way to Manhattan from Brooklyn. I was happy to be in my own place and my own transportation. If I had to get on the train, I got on the train. If I had to ride my bike, I rode my bike. I love the freedom.
That's what we're missing. True Savage, real, bro. It has gone down. Mom's loves us, but you still got to be a man. That's what we're saying here. 10 toes down on this comment. I'm Ted. I'm thank you, and you brought this up, Ted. I'm so glad you up. Listen, my dude, Evo Rebirth. I tried getting a car while I was living with my mom. One of the worst decisions I made.
I got a car story when it came to my mom. I got my permit when I was 16, turning 17. And this is when me and her had our first financial rift. She said they threw $1,300 on her insurance because I got my permit and they assumed that I was going to be a driver on a list of cars. They threw $1,300 on it. She came to me and said, you got to pay the bill. I was like, how am I going to get $1,300? I don't even have a job yet. She said, I don't care. You figure it out. And that was the first riff me and my mom ever had. Like, I had no idea about insurance. I had nothing, but she hit it to me like a ton of bricks. She was like, you got to pay this because you're going to be driving the car. I said, well, that was one of my motivators for leaving because I was like, if I'm not the household, then I don't have to owe you the $1,300 every 6 months on top of the rent you're trying to pay, on top of my college that I got to pay for. See, it was stacked against me. She was souring the milk. She was not saying she hated me. My mother did not hate me. My mother loved me, and she wanted me to be on my own. She said, you do it. You're the man in your life. You do it. And when I left, things were way cheaper. She's souring the milk, so I didn't feel like home was going to be the thing to be, and I was going to be suck on that whatever you just described right there. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that I was going to be like that. And guess what? I met my wife literally 6 months later. I was married by 20. I was married by 20. Maybe a little too early for some. I learned that lesson now. But at least I put my foot in the hot water and I went and tried it. And I learned so much now. I became a homeowner at 21. I became a business owner at 22. And trust me, my life catapulted from there. And I'm never gonna look back. I got the examples built in me now because of it. And now I'm at a point where I can show you because of all the tribulations, the experiences that I have.
That's it. Mona, facts. Stack for the cards, but have a piece of mind in your castle. Right. Let me get these cards. Made my decision to go back to trade school for this year, Jono. This is right about the mental blocks that will always be there until you become independent. Y'all got to get this. Let me get what William said. When I was in college and living at home, I was taught time and money management. Now I'm on my own with disability, living on a budget of $1,000 a month, living within your means and show some balls.
Look at that. That's a whole other perspective on disability. He's not afraid to pay his own bills. You're not afraid to be on your own, and you're on disability. It's okay. You're still an individual. There's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? You found a way to make your salary and your budget work for you.
Right. Yet in the African American community, we are the only race that literally puts the children out at 18. Jewish communities have Hispanic communities, other communities allow their kids to stay in their home until after college, and they're prepared to be a business owner, entrepreneurs, purchase homes and cars, and takes care of their family. They pass down generation wealth, and we have another mentality in the black community. It scares me. I study, watching, and I'm actually. So let me say something to that. I will say partially to that, yay and nay. Because sometimes, because of some of the dysfunctionality in our community, some of the parents have not been taught business to do that. You see what I'm saying? So even though those communities do that, our communities have not been taught to do that. So what are we passing down? So yeah, it sounds good for other communities to do that, but they've been doing it for what? More than one generation. So to that degree, I understand what you're saying, but on the flip side, I am not making no excuse for neither one of my sons because there was no excuse made for me, even when situations got bad for me.
I'll tell you this. I'll give you my plan. Nobody's going to like my plan for my kids, okay? I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is each of my kids are going to get a multifamily house, okay? And I'm going to either hand the mortgage over to them and they can keep paying it and they can have the empty house and pay it with their salary, or they can bring in tenants and make their own landlord tenant situation and make sure that they can have a secondary income to their salary, or they could sell the house, use that, pay for whatever education they want and go further, or door number 3, you could use that to start their business by flipping the house. But I'm going to give them the opportunity. This is it. This is all you're going to get from me. I'm going to give you a chance to be an adult and move out and do everything. Yes, at 18, you're going to go, though. You're going to go.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
That doesn't mean I'm not going to care for you. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be your parent. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be your parent. I will always love you, but you're not going to do it from within this house. I want my living situation back with my partner. Okay, I've been dealing with this for a long time, and that's got to end. All right, the same way you said you want to walk around naked in your house, can't do that around your kids, right? Especially no teenagers, right? Guess what? I want my living situation back with my partner.
Right. So even though what you said is a scenario that's there, but I'm not going to make an excuse for an 18-year-old. We need to prepare them for that, but at sometimes they have to leave the freaking nest.
Not
We're talking.
sometimes. It will happen. It has to happen.
It has to happen. We cannot make excuses for men or women we have to do that, even though those communities do that. I can't, we cannot. We cannot do that. Let me go this. Let me go to the next one. Moms do what they can, but they love their son's husbands and will try to have their way as long as they can until they put you on your foot down. Baby boy. Come on. Y'all right there. Indeed, true savage. I'd rather live on campus at school, sacrifice pleasure and entertainment for a better future, and I could put in work. Come on. Exactly. Look at all my dude. TOP in the place. Come on, man. Come on. This now he gonna come. That's my dude. Where the comment go? A trade school costs less, and you will make money faster as opposed to a 4-year degree, a loan which you may have to pay back. Plus,
I was just talking to my wife about that, about the whole trade thing. Some kids are gonna go down the trade route and get into vocation early. Other people are gonna start their loan situation by going to college. I'm not exactly in agreement with that, but that doesn't mean I won't support it. Okay. I'm telling you right now, getting out, getting into a dorm is living on your own. You are staking your own claim. It's just you happen to be in a situation where you're more indebted to your parents who have to now finance your education. Now, if you go and get, like my wife did, she went and got a scholarship. I'm all for that. If your grades are good enough, let that speak for you and you will go to school for free. But college dorms cost money. Guess what? You can do that. I'm not saying you can't do these other options. What I'm saying is get out and do something. Get out and do something. Become a real human being and a functioning human being in society.
Right. Plus, I hate my name being called through the house like a kid.
Yeah, who wants that?
Junior, come here, Junior. Come here, Junior. Right. Jono, same thing happened to me with the car. I kicked me in my Burger King check. Right, kicked in my Burger King check. As men, we have to learn the fine art of delayed gratification. You ladies will thank your lady will thank you, and you can thank me later. Thank you. Come on, man.
You got it. You got it.
Right on the money, baby. You right on the money. You guys got to understand that. Salute to top OG. Right. That's it, man. So y'all salute. So let me get it. Y'all going in now. Thinking class going to activate always after the time. My mom. I let my mom push me to get a car when I should have saved money. Lost $1,500 because I didn't go with my gut feeling and got a license first. See, most people need to go into trade. I respect everyone who has. If you get certified in different trades, you often set your own wages. All right, come on, get the lights up. Right, salute top. Way up. I've been learning. Thank you. Delayed gratifications. Yep, middle name included. Charles Henry Jackson, get your butt over here. Salute to everybody up. Respect to you, LD. I gotta go. I got a good homie. 9 years. That was the same mindset. And salute to Ted. So we're not getting on you. We're here to elevate you, bro. Please understand this. But you don't talk about you want the game and you want to get the soft and cushy stuff if you don't have your own place. Your priorities are in the wrong place. Your priorities are in the wrong place if you just focus on, I want to get the soft and gushy stuff, and you don't think about having your own place where you can enjoy it at any time of the day that you want. Because it's your
be a whole package. You can't just be a reflecting board for some ASS. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to have a whole package so you can attract that towards you. Okay. Believe you me, that's one of the foundating things of women are gonna look for. They're gonna look for your independence and your ability to be responsible. If you're not even showing them you can pay a T-Mobile bill, you ain't getting no ASS. You can forget that.
Or are you going to just get temporary?
You know what I'm saying? If you tell somebody you got a prepaid burner phone, they're gonna look at you like, what are you, a drug dealer? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all better catch this, man. Y'all better catch this. Why did the church?
And if you don't have credit, because I know that's everybody's go-to statement. I don't got credit. You need to build it. There's such a thing as secured credit, and you need to put hundreds of dollars in secured credit and build your credit back. So what if you messed it up when you were younger? Who cares? You can build it back. I've never had the credit I needed for anything I wanted. I had to build it to get there. Okay, and I've had Mercedes, I've had BMW, I've had Audi, I've had everything. And you know, LD, I've been self-employed for 18 years. You know how hard it is to get that self-employed? I've been approved for $500,000 and better for houses. Okay, it's hard as hell, but you know what? That's the choice I made. It's the path I made. Don't tell me you can't do it though. You can do it. You don't need a W-2 and you don't need a bunch of tax paperwork. You could do it.
Look what Top said. I agree with William. Multiple trades will set you up better than 4 years degree. Electricians, steel worker, plumbers, truckers, etc. In the man. Do you understand? I'm in the trades, so people didn't know. I am in the trades. We're lacking. We don't have enough workers at the job right now because everyone's retiring. Please understand what I'm saying to you. We are in so lack. We don't have enough workers to do the work that needs to be done, even at my job. And I'm in the trades. I have some college under my belt. Please understand. Come on. Yup. Hop on the Capital One secured credit card, $200 limit startup.
Yeah, start with that. They will approve you because it's your money.
Healthcare.
Your credit card. Add to it. Yep. I say don't do 200. Do like $1,000. $1,000 it's a better bump.
Yo, but this is real game right here, man. This real game right here. You know, right?
People look for swag talking to girls. No, we talking about talking to you. Talk to you. Talk to your subconscious. Get yourself off the bench and in the game.
That means get your own place. If you got to get secondhand furniture, whatever you got to do, if you have your own place, the Red Sea will open up further for you. Not saying it wouldn't open up if you was with your mama, because I know people out there, but you will have a better time. I need a job. Okay, you need to get a job, sister. You need to get a job. You too. We're talking to you, lady. You need to get a job too. Stop sucking up somebody else's air. Because think about it. Let me say something to the ladies right now. What man wants to deal with a woman that's going to be a liability and you don't even have a job and can't even take care of your own self? Men lack tenacity, right? I'm in the boat. I'm in that boat. This is why I haven't tried my best to get women and where I'm at. I'm going to bring her into my mom's crib. That's always the back of my head. Right? What your mother gonna say? Cut that down, William James Henry. You're too loud.
What's all that noise going on?
Right. I went to college for mechanical engineering, but I'm a trucker. And make more money first year truck driving opposed to starting out as a draftsman. See?
You got it.
Come on, man. Y'all better get this. This is game right here. I won't date if he's not working, just won't feel right. You need to get a job too, sister.
No, that's what she said. She said, I wouldn't date if I wasn't working.
Right. Okay. Won't feel right. A pretty face goes so far. Right. Facts, Top. Multi-trade individuals can be a great mentor to the young men. Y'all better get this game in here. Credit unions are better. Lower interest rates. Ready to get that car of your dreams. You will win. The house you want. You're not talking about you. Okay, now I'm talking about me. Well, you better get you a job, sister. You the Burger King. Hi, welcome to Burger King. Can I take your order, please? Something.
Yeah.
You need to work. Pretty face and smile and whop ain't gonna cut it.
And everybody has a skill. Everybody has a skill. If you do hair braiding, you should be braiding some hair. If you can clean houses, clean houses. Do that. There's no such thing as a too humble job or beneath you. Okay. The people who do some of the least expected jobs make the most money. Okay. There are garbage men that make 90 grand a year. Okay, because they do waste management. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. We need to stop thinking what's beneath us and think about what is for us. Okay? There's nothing beneath you. You know why? Because you're already at the bottom. If you wasn't at the bottom, then you wouldn't be asking or looking up to other people. Okay? So there's nothing beneath you. You should be willing to do anything.
Let me say something, because I'm gonna add a drink. There's nothing more attractive than a woman who's handling her business. It is so sexy when the woman is handling her business and she knows what she's doing. She's not looking for a handout, she's looking to help you. It's something about that woman that she exudes a certain confidence. And I'm saying this for a reason. When she can handle her own business, her bills are paid, phone is paid, insurance is paid, car is paid. It's something about her when she walking no heels and them hips go side to side. It's something about when a woman what handles her business. I'm telling you, you better catch this. You better catch this. Y'all going? Why the thinking class want to go this man? Get them facts about credit unions. Join as soon as possible. You only need to have direct deposit. Credit unions will help you with car and department. Yep. Shannon, wow. You're single. I like that mindset you got. First time I haven't worked in over 5 years, 5 months in 20. Okay. Well, we got to get you time to get a job, baby girl. I'm not dating until I
The
go back.
reason why you're not working is because there's something out there for you. You're supposed to go back out there immediately. Maybe you got to dust up your resume. Maybe you got to put yourself out there with a recruiter. Get on Dice. Get on those other recruiting websites. Get the ball rolling. Maybe you wanted. Maybe your life is set for a career change, and you're supposed to be getting out there and doing something totally different. Maybe you're supposed to be working from home and not trying to get out there and do what you did for 20 years. I don't know what you did. I'm just letting you know it's time for a change. Doors closed so you could see the open ones. You didn't know that it was going to end, but now that it's over, go out and get what's for you because you've been waiting this long to do it.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't known that if I like Dempsey Hustle all my life, grinding all my life, been in my career 32 years, holding five degrees, public author, licensed pastor, director, theology, counseling, t-shirt line. Now I have my own Roku channel and host a Divine Me show. See, all that. It's about getting it.
Yeah. That's all levels. Those are all levels. She never decided to plateau. She went and kept moving up.
She said, I'm a broke as well, you better you need to get some money, get back in school, whatever.
That sounds like an affirmation for poverty. You don't want that. Okay. Right. Don't affirm these things. When you feel like you have to say that, your mindset is not correct. Okay. And we're not trying to get on you again. I know how you are. You're being honest, and I get that part, but you should not affirm what you are. What you're supposed to do is affirm where you are going. You're supposed to speak to another day and get there.
I dropped this Asian chick yesterday because she tried to act high and mighty while staying with her dad, playing video games all day. Her pretty face, assets meant nothing to me.
Facts.
I'm back in school. Get back in school. Come on, y'all getting it now. No, she could collect that unemployment and looking for something else. 23 reasons or 23 excuses. You remember that teaching. Come on, y'all. Y'all come on. Y'all got it. You guys are getting. Come on, y'all getting it. You can't respond to the DM, but you're eating Doritos and playing Xbox. Dropped. This game, they're dropping game in here, man. What's going on? It's time for me to go. Thank you, Ted. This is you open this can of good stuff right here because men need to have their own. Thank you, Ted. Consistency, that's what's up. Y'all getting it.
They always say, God bless the child that has his own.
Right. My employment has been on hold for 4 months. Come on. That's the issue. That means, whoa. Did you catch what she said?
Mm-hmm. Why? Why has it been on hold? You're thinking about some, what do they call it? You're thinking of maybe some office reason, or maybe some reason that the system is doing something for you. No, the reason why it's held up is because there's something else for you have not found yet. Okay. And I'm not trying to get on anybody about their circumstances. I'm not. But if something's been holding up for 4 months and you're waiting for it to happen, you haven't created your new day. You need to get control of it. Sometimes unemployment is not for you. Okay. Sometimes that cushion or that nest is not for you. Okay. And if you found a way to survive this whole time without it, that means there's something else out there for you. You're supposed to be going after something else.
I better get this, man. Yeah.
The universe does not hold that kind of money up on purpose. Okay. It means if you would have got it, you probably would have been living off of it and you wouldn't have gone after your really true goals. You would have been comfortable and you would have been unhappy.
I'm gonna tell you what's up, John. You're right. She's comfortable. She has got comfortable. I think she said she was an RN, right?
Well, I don't know how she lived for 4 months without the unemployment. That concerns me too. But the whole point is you weren't supposed to get that money. And if they gave it to you retroactively, you know, like I said, some administrative reason why they didn't give it to you just now. But guess what? You're supposed to go on your new assignment, okay? Don't go chasing all that other stuff, okay? You're trying to chase something that doesn't probably exist. Yeah, you'll get the retro, but your life is becoming more and more miserable because of it. You need to go after your true goals. If corporate world's not for you anymore, I just saw that comment. If that's not for you anymore, then you need to stake your own claim. The same way we talked about getting out of your mama's household, get out of the corporate household. Get out of the protection and the covering of a regular paycheck. Go after that business check. Go after that client check. Go after that check that's going to pay you as a businesswoman so you can get your multiple zeros and become the person that you truly want to be.
All right, let me correct something right now. We don't do this over in my channel. I don't care who it is. We don't debate back and forth with each other. This is the thinking class. We may have different opinions on where we say things, but we do not go back and forth with each other on my channel or in my chat room. I don't care who it is. If my mama was in this thing, I would tell her and shut her down. The thinking class, because we have class. Just want you to stay focused on what we're talking about because we're giving some game for everyone. This is not a personal attack against anyone else. This is not a time to go back and forth with anyone else. Stay focused on what we're saying because I'm past my time. So let's get this correct. Let me say this. Back onto the game where we're talking about. I'm saying it once, saying it again, because I will shut it all the way down. Y'all stay focused and be respectful of the game, right?
It's true. The reason why we're accepting every comment in the chat room is so that we can reflect on it and give feedback. There's no bad or worse comment. None of them are bad. None of them are bad. We're here to respond to each one of them. Right. Everybody's lifestyle is different. We're not here to judge nobody.
All right. So all this stuff, I don't go for that. I do not tolerate it. Everybody be on timeout. Everybody be on timeout. But I will not tolerate that kind of energy in this chat room or on my channel from anyone. I don't care who it is. If I was married, I'd tell my wife and put her on timeout and block her. Don't come with that. Cut it. That's the end of it. Because you're missing the point of what we're getting at. It's a song by Jermaine Jackson. Don't take it personal. Easy come, easy go. Let it go. Move on. This is the thinking class.
Yeah. I mean, how could you think you live in a world where things ain't going to be different in the way you think? Come on. There's a reason why there's a yin and a yang. There's a reason why there's a Democrat and a Republican. There's a reason why there's a man and a woman. There's a reason why there's a rich and a poor. There's a reason why there's a USA and a China. Guess what? We're all different. So you can't sit there with a closed mind thinking it's not possible to be outside your thinking process, okay? It's not your turn to start arguing just because you think you're right. Y'all if you think you're right, you haven't thought at all.
Come on, y'all. Y'all better get focused. Come on, folks. Just telling you, I'm saying it once. Y'all never seen the wrath of LDA. Y'all have not seen you've not seen the wrath of LDA. It is completely on another level. You think I'm calm and relaxed and like to joke around? Y'all never see me on the other side. You don't want to meet that side. I don't care who it is.
It's true.
This platform is for recharging manhood. We are talking manhood things. A woman came along. She's getting her womanhood together in the sense of she knows she needs to get a job and do better and get where she's going. We're here to elevate people, not put people down. I'm saying it once.
Never that. Never put people down. Because sometimes we just changing a mindset. We're not saying your life is messed up. We're just changing a mindset. And a second we get a mindset going correctly, watch the direction they go in, and they're gonna report back and tell you something. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm telling you, y'all don't want to cross me. Trust me, I'm giving a warning. I'm just letting you know. And tomorrow my birthday. Oh, I'm really lit too. And I'm past my time. This is Lawrence D. Adams, and we are. Oh, I forgot the music. Let me get the music, man. I forgot the music. Get going. Got me bringing out my belt, whooping people.
I gotta take this call. I'll be right back.